Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to my Shameful Shameless movie collection. Or when I say it's shameful, it's because it's so small. I've only just started sort of really collecting these. I've just thought to myself, I'm going to try and collect all the Shameless film releases, just because. It's going to sound really naff, but because there's not as many. Okay, now you know I love my Arrow video collection, and I love my Second Sight collection and my BFI collection, but there's so many of them that to collect all those, it's going to be so expensive and just ridiculous to try and get them all because there's so many. So I thought, well, Shameless don't have too many. They have got a number, but they're like, it's not like impossible to not get them all. So I've started collecting them, and I've got a little collection so far together. It's not huge. I can pretty much hold it in two hands. So I'm going to go through what I've actually got so far in my Shameless film collection. So first of all, I've got the New York Ripper, Lucio Fulci's slasher film, which is really cool. Love having this film. It's an amazing film about a slasher sort of serial killer in New York. It sounds like Donald Duck. It's a really cool film. Absolutely love it. I have this DVD box set called The Slasher Nasties. Now these were all, there's 3 films in here, and they were all video nasties. So you've got the Night Train Murders, Killer Nun, and Torso, and these are they're on DVD, and it's got the booklet. So I still have that. That's the Shameless. Nice. I picked this up on, I think I got it in CX for quite a reasonable price. It wasn't expensive, but I've looked recently. It's gone up a lot. It's out of print, so it's good to get that. Another Blu-ray not long picked up is Della Morte Della More, called The Cemetery Man, starring Rupert Everett. Really cool film, really good fun. Sort of black comedy sort of horror film about a guy who works in a cemetery, and his job is to kill the dead as they rise from the dead before they sort of take over the world, I suppose. And that's a really cool film. I've got one of the collector's editions of Stage Fright on 88 on the Shameless films. It's a collector's edition because it's got a slipcase. They rarely come with a slipcase. When they do, it's normally their initial release, like 1,000 or whatever, and they sort of like release the initial with a numbered slipcase. So that's pretty cool. I have, what else have I got? Oh, it's a double buy, this one. I picked this up because it was a £5, but it's the Blu-ray version of Torso. Yes, it's in my DVD box set, and I rarely rebuy things, but because it was only a £5, and I thought, you know, I'm trying to collect the films, I'll rebuy that because it was £5 in CX. So that's pretty cool. I've got a video nasty next, Cannibal Ferox, one of the Italian cannibal films, which I did talk about in my top 5 favourite cannibal films video. If you've not seen it, go back and watch it. So I've got that. I've got another collector's edition slipcase one of Lucio Fulci's The Psychic. It's been out about just over a year now. Again, it's limited because it's got the slipcase. 796 number on that one. I think there's 1,000 copies of that. So that's cool. Another video nasty, The Mountain of the Cannibal God, or The Slave of the Cannibal God, whichever you want to call it, with Ursula Andress in it. Again, another cannibal video nasty. Got a few DVDs. Let's go through those with you. I've got My Dear Killer. Not watched it yet. I've had it a little while, not watched it yet, and this is the finally uncut for the first time edition. So yeah, I've got that, My Dear Killer. Another one that's finally uncut for the first time, The Phantom of Death. Another cool little film. This is a really good film. I quite enjoyed it. And they've all got all like, this is Shameless is a sort of like fan edition, and the only thing on there is it's got a reversible cover. There's no extra features or nothing in it. It's just like reversible sleeve, and they call it a fan edition. It's cool anyway. Oh, I've got the Ratman on DVD, the first time on DVD. I remember this coming out years ago on VHS. I remember seeing it a long time ago. It's about this little guy, Ratman. It's a fun sort of horror film, but it's quite cool. I'm not sure if it hit the video nasty list. It might have done. Lucio Fulci's Rose Manhattan Baby. I've got that too, so that's really cool. Not the best of his films, but it's okay. It's an okay film, and again, I picked this up because it was about £6, and I believe it's out of print now. So that is it, guys. That is my very pathetic and shameful little shameless collection. So I've got like a few DVDs. So I've got my DVD collection starting to grow there, and I've got a few Blu-rays, which are those. So that is it. Just a short little video today of my my Shameful Shameless collection, but I will work on it. I will collect them. Feel free to donate anything, but I will try and. I'm not going to try and collect these. There's a few that I'm definitely want to pick up. Films I'm interested. I mean, the lad picked up The Church the other week, which we watched, and it was quite good. That was supposedly turned into Demons 3, but it was nothing like the Demons films. It was okay. Quite enjoyed it. It was very long and sort of dragged out a little bit, and the story got a little bit lost at times, but it was okay. It was quite a good film, so I do want to pick that up at some point, as well as Flavour the Heretic, and there's a few more sort of films that I really like to pick up. The Bronx Warriors, a Contraband's another one I really like to pick up. So if any of you see these about, give me a shout, because I would like to try and pick those up, especially Contraband. I'm really interested in that one. Anyway, that's my little collection. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you all soon.